What's up, guys? Grizz Wizard here, coming back for some more Alien reactions. I'm about to watch Alien Covenant for the very first time. Before I do that, there are a series of short films that came out as promotion for the film, which I've been recommended to watch before I do it for maximum context. I'm very excited to do this. I'm really enjoying this new, I guess it's a trilogy. There aren't really three of them yet, though, are there? Anyway, Prometheus and the story that it's unfolding into here. I understand that it's a continuation of that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next. I gotta know what happened with David. I gotta know what happened with Shaw. But without further ado, the first of these shorts is called Alien Covenant Prologue, Last Supper. Let's check it out. I'll never get tired of these outer space shots, man.
Follow the light. How do you feel, Daniels?
Fine.
David?
Dizziness, nausea.
You're on a different ship?
Fine.
His hair's different, too.
It's a hell of a view, ain't it?
It is pure majesty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Danny McBride, nice.
It's a big old sea of nothing. Cryosleep will commence in 153 minutes. Allow 1 hour before taking the purgative. And please ensure to consume the requisite liquid and vitamin pack.
Oh, he's doing an accent.
I just wanted to say, hey,
Don't know if
before
I love
jet
that.
out, I'm feeling kind of queasy.
Oh, you're not feeling good?
I'm just burning up.
Oh, he's gonna be the first to die. Look at him, he's already sick.
Who's gonna lead us in our toast?
Just have Danny do something she know what to say.
Dude's under the weather? Yeah, this is bad.
Make sure everyone behaves.
Oh yeah, you can count on me.
Night.
Hi, Captain. I had no idea Danny McBride is in this. That's great. And he's the captain. Okay.
Is he gone?
Yep.
Let's party.
I got 2,500 large.
Okay, so this is kind of a relaxed crew. They get along well with each other. That hasn't always been the case.
I still love you, all right? I still love you.
Oh, look at those two sexy dudes. Look at those two sex spots.
What? Dredging up some uncomfortable feelings?
Oh, please do not challenge my open-mindedness. I will slide right out. I'll show you how comfortable I am. I will colonize all over this table right now.
Oh my god. These actors have a good chemistry with each other. This is gonna be good.
Tennessee can be a jerk.
Why are you speaking so loudly? He's right there.
I know, he can't hear me. He's drunk. Again, he's always drunk.
His wife is even drunker. Have you seen that?
Are these our main, like, our focal
I
characters?
heard about these crazy bugs just outside this colonial post. Apparently they look like cockroaches the size of a giant blue dog.
Okay, first of all, stop because I'm trying to eat.
Oh, come on. This is barely food.
But I love it. It's the last time I'm gonna have this meatloaf.
So they've heard of aliens, but they're like urban legends to them.
I'm gonna miss Grandma's apple pie.
Right, because no one knows what happened to the Prometheus crew.
Sushi, yeah. I think I'm gonna miss barbecue.
The ship was lost.
Nachos.
Red lobster.
Yeah, how much time has passed? Is that even the same David? It could just be another model, I guess.
Yes, it's the best one.
You right? Hey, the food's not that bad.
Oh no. Oh no. We're going classic with this one. Damn. Just thwump.
You okay?
Down the wrong pipe.
Wow. Thank you.
I've got your back.
Ooh, that was a joke, right?
Nice. Got your
So
back.
what about that speech, Daniels?
Oh, I have prepared.
Sorry, yeah, Jake asked me to say something.
Yeah, I don't know about Michael Fassbender's American accent.
You've all sacrificed so much to be here. To be a part of this. It's the first ever large-scale colonization mission to go this far into our galaxy.
This is a colonization mission. Okay.
We're making history.
Jesus, how many people are on board this one?
I'm just really grateful
They have like families and stuff, right?
for your hard work and your courage. I just want to say I couldn't pick a better bunch of jerks to get marooned on a distant planet with. So, to the Covenant! To the Covenant!
Nah, see, they're doing it again. They did the same thing in Prometheus. We start off with this very, like, lofty and optimistic, like, journey of self and understanding the creation of humanity, and they give it this, like, really, like, Star Trek-ass French horn to, like, give you, like, lull you into this sense, like, there's gonna be this kind of story, and then, like, you know, it hits the fan. They're doing it again here. This is like a hopeful, like, wide-eyed opportunity to, like, you know, we're colonizing in space. It's the first time we've been this deep before. We're giving all these families a fresh chance at, like, a better life. And they're all, like, there's this camaraderie. They all enjoy each other's company. Everyone's in good spirits. No, I'm not falling for it, all right? I know that this is going to get terrifying. Terrifying. That was cool, though. That was a nice little brief introduction. I feel like we got a lot of power dynamics out of that one, and we also got some good exposition about the fact that it is in fact a colonization mission, which that was news to me. Okay, so the next one is called Meet Walter. Let's do it. Walter must be the new David, the David on this ship, right? It's interesting. Are these like clean suits? Maybe they're just wearing those for vibes. This is cool. Maybe they're also synths. It's like synths building synths. Like working Joes, you know? This is cool. I'm about to really date myself, but it really makes me think about Chris Cunningham's All Is Full of Love music video for Bjork. So they just plug a bunch of shit in and just let him cook. Wow, and he grows into it. That's the process? That's insane. It's actually very cool that we get to see this. We only ever see behind the curtain with these androids in, like, horrifying moments, you know?
There's no reward. What is your name?
Walter.
Walter. Listen to that accent.
You're Walter.
He inherited it from Charlize Theron.
I feel you. A deep echo in me.
Reserve yours at meetwalter.com. Nice. It's like a commercial for they're selling the Walters. Nice. That's pretty good in universe. And I think this is like a new updated logo for Weyland-Yutani Corp too. I like it. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Meet Walter. It's just like in the promo short for Prometheus, they had Meet David, you know, where we first got introduced to his character. Okay, so there's going to be two. There's going to be, well, presumably two, right? Like we've seen Walter. We haven't seen David in any of these clips yet. But they can't just, like, abandon that story. We've got to find out what happens to him next. So I'm expecting these two to, like, have to, like, collide and reckon with their, you know, their differences and their lack of humanity. Having Walter in this, if Walter is, like, by the book and, like, straight-laced and actually following his true programming, then he'll serve as, like, a cool juxtaposition to show us just how, like, insane David has likely become at this point. Because, like, you know he's still doing weird shit. You know he's still touching stuff. He's probably experimenting with the black goo. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so now we've got a series of crew messages, which I'm assuming this is how we're going to meet our characters here. So the first one, crew messages, Daniels. In transmission.
I think it's on. Hi, Dad. I'm here on the Covenant. The
Covenant. All right, so it's the ship. Confirmed.
excited for what we're doing. We're reshaping an entire planet, building a new life for 2,000 families, children.
2,000
My kids
families.
someday. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
this is
I'm
gonna be a
exactly what I'm supposed
bloodbath.
to be. You hear that?
So she said shaping as well as reselling, so they're doing terraforming here.
Now that it's actually happening, now that I'm up here, Earth is getting smaller and smaller. Never gonna see you again. If something does happen to me, Dad, I just want you to know I love you so much.
Oh, man.
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay. Short and sweet. Like, we still are getting quite a lot of information out of these little things. 2,000 families on board. They're not just resettling a world. They're straight up terraforming it. They're talking about shaping a planet. We're getting a lot of, like, mounted helmet cam footage spliced in here, too. And a lot of that, I think, is, like, just, like, showing us the trailer that there's action to come. But it seems like it's been filmed in a very different way to previous movies in the Alien series. And so I wonder what that's going to do to, like, the look and feel of the thing. Because it was always very kind of cassette futurism, and I feel like this might be a little bit of a break from that. Also, just like the solemn knowledge, the certainty she's never seeing her father again. Like, they signed up for a one-way trip. And they talked about it earlier, like, you know, this is groundbreaking that it's the deepest colonization mission. So they're going so far away, it would take more than a human lifetime to realistically return, even with cryo, you know. Her loved one, her dad's going to have died of old age. Which, you know, harkens back to Ripley and her daughter from Aliens. Cool, let's watch the next one. Let's meet Oram, the next crew message here.
The majesty of creation lies before us now.
Careful, okay?
Yeah. Ours to discover.
Oh, they're finding engineer
We
stuff.
shall
I saw that.
behold wonders heretofore unimagined.
Wow, and that's the whole thing? Oram's a man of few words. He was reading it off a paper like it was a poem. It almost sounded like Percy Bysshe Shelley, but I don't think it actually was. I'm going to have to look that quote up now and find out if that's actually a quote, because the majesty of creation lies before us now. Okay, kind of hearkening back to both their mission statement here. They're here to terraform and colonize, but also that's just so Prometheus, and just like all the nature of all of these films is like, you know, the majesty of creation and how hidden within that majesty is such deep, unimaginable horror. That, like, you know, humanity had the hubris to go and seek out and then came face to face with the answer to a question they never should have asked, you know? And from these little flashes, we're seeing little bits of, like, engineer technology, very similar to the crash ship from the last one. So I'm thinking, like, you know, whatever planet they end up terraforming, they're going to find has already been reached by one of these ships, and it's going to have more black goo in it, or maybe even a full-blown xenomorph at this point. It's all bad. It's going to be all bad. But, like, these are really just driving home how, like, you know, wide-eyed and optimistic and just very idealistic cast of characters here. I have no idea the horrors that await them. This next one is a crew message from Rosenthal.
It's a bit lonely here sometimes. And I don't know if I'll ever see you again.
I appreciate that they were able to just, like, give the actors
don't
these,
forget
like,
me,
handheld
okay?
cameras and sit on this physical set and just record these. It's one of the advantages of having so much, like, physical stuff to work with. It doesn't just make for a more immersive experience for the audience, but you can get so much, like, promo material that's fully in-universe. Just have them go sit in a corner where you can't see anything else and just... Yeah, no, I enjoy this. This is very cool. So that's Rosenthal, huh? Okay, this next crew message is from Lope. Maybe Lope? Let's check it out.
This is Sergeant Lope. This will be my final Covenant status report before entering hypersleep.
Sergeant Lope.
A 6-person squad might not be sufficient.
Is that why they're
for
recording
mission
these? Because they're
with so
about to go
many
into cryo?
variables. That said, we'll keep these people safe.
You'll keep these people safe, will ya? Well, Sergeant Lope, you got a tough job ahead of you, man. I'm liking all the little like mounted helmet cam and like body cam looking footage that's spliced in here. I wonder if a significant portion of the movie is going to be filmed this way. You really can't judge from promos because a lot of times they film this stuff completely separately and it's not even in the film. So I'm tempering my expectations. I'm not really sure what conclusions to draw from the way they're presenting the footage. Does this mean the movie's going to be presented differently than the last one? In terms of like the angles they're going with, how they film the action. These are all questions that I'm just musing to myself. I mean, like 20 minutes from now, I'm going to watch the movie and I'm going to get all the answers. So bear with me. I'm just thinking out loud. We have one more message here from the crew of the Covenant, and this one comes from Tennessee. Let's check it out.
Well, I told you I would get out of Lynchburg. I bet you didn't think it was going to be like this, though, did you? I'm about to go into hypersleep, but I couldn't do that without having one more drink with my little baby brother. So,
Throwing his baby brother behind.
Onto the ship. When Ferris and I applied for this job, I never in a million years thought I'd even pass the background check. Yeah, Waylon, Yutani, I know you guys are going to watch this, but it's a little too late to send me home now, so I might as well be honest. I've been arrested 3 times. And,
I wonder about this, though. Did he pass the background check because they really don't care because the crew's expendable? Is there going to be another ulterior motive here?
And you guys have handed me the keys to the most expensive spaceship in history. Suckers. I guess when I wake up, you are...
So Covenant's the most expensive spaceship in history.
You're going to be older than me. I look forward to seeing how much hair you've lost, how fat you've gotten, and how big your boys will grow. Okay, that's it for me.
Boom. See, there's the emotion. They all put on a brave face. We saw how jubilant they were partying at the table there in that first clip, but like really, they're all sacrificing something pretty poignant to come on this mission, and like they're really putting everything on the line, you know, saying goodbye to their loved ones for the last time. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could forgo all of my ties to a planet and travel like so far. And part of that is because I've seen so many of these movies and I know it never goes well, but just like thinking about making that sacrifice, like, yeah. On the other side of it, though, if I didn't have friends or family, if I had no connections, I'd sign up for something like that in a heartbeat. Get to explore and see that, like, yeah, I'm of two minds of that sort of thing. But he talks about, like, you know, the background check. Waylon Yutani spares no expense. I'm sure they know all about his arrest record. They just don't care. And I'm thinking maybe that means the crew's going to be expendable again. I just don't understand how Waylon Yutani could have any knowledge of what happened in Prometheus, because the ship basically disappeared. No one made any sort of long-range communication after it all went down, unless there's a time jump and Shaw and David have sent a distress signal or something. Either way, whatever's going on, it clearly has not been communicated to this crew. They think they're on a very specific terraforming and settling mission with 2,000 families in tow. God. There's no way this goes well. There's no way good things happen. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, but it's going to be rough. All right, we have one more clip here. Alien Covenant Prologue, The Crossing. All right, let's check this one out. In 2093, the Prometheus expedition went looking for humanity's creators. The mission ended in disaster after the discovery of a deadly alien pathogen. Yep, that happened. The survivors continue their search.
After we made contact with the engineers,
David!
Prometheus was destroyed. All hands were lost.
Oh my God, it's Shaw!
I fought with Elizabeth in one of their ships. I was badly injured on our mission. She put me back together.
Badly injured,
I
that's
never experienced
underselling it.
Compassion. Certainly not from Mr. Wayland, or from any human.
Green to green, red to red. It's meant to be simple.
They have such a complicated relationship.
You're very kind at heart, you know. We were able to activate their ship and set course for their homeworld.
It's crazy seeing Shaw use that technology.
Going to meet our creators.
How long?
Impossible to say.
What if they know better than us?
So long as they are no worse. Sleep tight. I'll wake you when we arrive.
She's asking an important question, though. What if they're no better than us? And, like, as long as they're no worse, I mean, I guess. So she's going into the sleep.
And then I was alone again. I learned of their ways and awaited our arrival.
No way. Is this it? What the f... I just got a chill. I was so not expecting this. Oh my god, that's a crowd of people! There's so many of them here. I like the very Giger-inspired docking clamp that like is clearly meant to hold this kind of ship. I can't believe they just dropped that on us. What? I'm so hyped to watch the rest of Covenant now. That was insane. Well, that kind of answered some of my questions. Okay, so they're still on the ship. She put his head back on. Now she's in cryosleep, and he's arriving on the planet, and you could see it, right? That it's actually a fantastic wide shot. It was like something out of Dune, that kind of a scale, but there was easily like 10,000 engineers down there gathering, watching the ship return. I wonder what the implications are of that for engineer society. Are these ships still commonplace? Is this ship the equivalent of like an ancient Greek like vessel sailing into a modern harbor, and everyone's kind of like, holy shit, what's happening? Look at this ancient vehicle. Like, we don't know if that ship is outdated, if it's still used. Like, what does that spell out for the engineers when they see this in the sky up there? And like, whew, like, honestly, what's the reaction gonna be? Because you saw how enraged that one engineer got, just offended by the very concept of David. He's going into the lion's den. He's going right into, oh man. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm definitely watching Alien Covenant right after this. Yeah, these have definitely got me in the headspace. I can't wait for the story now. This reaction will be edited and thrown up on YouTube as soon as possible, but if you don't want to wait that long, you can join up on Patreon and watch ahead with early access. When you support the channel on Patreon, you get access to a bunch of cool perks, including full uncut versions of all my movie reactions, including Alien Covenant, which go up pretty much as soon as I watch them. So check that out over there if that's something that you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if there's any extra information that I need for Covenant here. Let me know what you think of the theories that I've laid out here as well. I love discussing these things with all the people in the comments. So many people have watched these movies so many more times than I have, and they've thought about it so much more than I have, and I always benefit from their knowledge. So please share your observations. I'd love to discuss this more. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. Check out the rest of the channel for more reactions, and I'll catch you in the next one.